Good morning from Universal Orlando Parking Garage. We are headed in today because we haven't seen any of the holiday offerings at Universal yet. We haven't seen the holiday tribute store. We haven't seen the tree. We haven't tried any of the holiday food or treats. There's a lot of stuff that we haven't done. Also, we have not rode the Mummy since it has been refurbished and reopened. There's just a lot of stuff. We just haven't been here since, I think it's been since Halloween time, since Halloween Horror Nights, or since things were happening for Halloween. So we're going back today. We're gonna have a look around, try some treats, check out the holiday store, check out the tree, check out all kinds of different stuff, and try to ride the Mummy. We'll see what happens. Just walking into CityWalk, and they have some holiday music playing, it sounds like. Still no sign here. As we pass by the Universal Studio store, they've got all kinds of signage up for Grinchmas. And they have all kinds of different merch for Grinchmas too. Green is the new black. Merry Grinchmas. Always naughty. Is this a Grinch popcorn bucket? That's fun. In CityWalk, Universal has this thing that's called the Stars Performance Program, where high schools from around the country come and do performances. This one is doing a dance routine. But also I did want to point out that I don't know if it's just closed seasonally, but they have covered up the splash pad with AstroTurf here in CityWalk and added seating. So I don't know if this was considered a splash pad or if it was just a fountain. But if you remember, there's like these blockades here and kids would run through here and there'd be water spouting up out of the ground. Now, AstroTurf and seating area. I'm thinking maybe it's just closed for the winter. I mean, and it's still warm out. We'll have to wait until the warm weather comes back, like summer weather. Got some Christmas decorations around the stage here in CityWalk. We're heading upstairs because we got some news about the escape room up here. So upstairs at CityWalk, there is a club called the Red Coconut Club. For Halloween, it was called the Dead Coconut Club, and now they have changed it for Christmas again. And it is the Red and Green Coconut Club. So you can see they have all kinds of holiday decor about, and it's kind of like a postmodern vibe in there. And you can kind of get the feel of that through some of this type of decorations. It's not open right now, it's only open after 5 on the weekends, but you can kind of get the feel for it based on the look of the decorations and the poster and the artwork outside. Oh, and it looks like they've kind of taken over the Bob Marley's area too. So this is Bob Marley's Tribute to Freedom, is a little bar slash restaurant back here. But there was a window that you could come up to and get, you know, Jamaican drinks. But it looks like they have taken over, and now it is the Green and Red Coconut Market where you can get drinks to go. So we did get some information about Universal's great movie Escape, which is Universal's very unique escape room experience. And it has 2 different experiences. One is for Jurassic World, and the other one is for Back to the Future. And so this is gonna be about $50 per person, depending on, you know, starting at $50 per person. Or you could do starting at $300 for a private group experience of up to 8 people. And then the unique thing about this is that it can be a different experience every time that you do it. So there is replayability to it, and it can be adjusted based on skill level. So if you wanna come in here with kids, they can adjust the game's skill level to the kids' level or ability, and then you won't have to worry about anybody feeling left out. So out here in CityWalk, we do have some holiday merch. Earl the Squirrel is Universal's holiday mascot. Aside from the Grinch, of course, they do have a lot of Grinch stuff, but they have a lot of Earl the Squirrel stuff. And we'll tell you who Earl the Squirrel is as soon as we get into the park. A little bit easier to explain in there. They have a lot of different things. Gift tag sticker set, that's a good idea. Socks, long sleeve shirts, lanyards, all kinds of stuff. Pins, coffee mugs, pillows, spirit jerseys. How much is a spirit jersey here? $75. And it says Merry and Nutty. And there's a truck and a squirrel and some acorns, trees and snowflakes. Mistletoe Pines Village is the made-up imaginary area where Earl the Squirrel is from. And there's an Earl the Squirrel photo op right here. I met at Greg the Llama. And sometimes they have an Earl the Squirrel walk-around character that meets people here and you can take photos with. One thing that's interesting about Universal is there is a crossover between Universal fans and wrestling fans. And I don't know what that crossover is, but like, I do sell merch out on CityWalk. Like you can see, we've got Hulkamania shirt, Big Show, Hulk Hogan, just a blank set of socks with nothing on it. At least I can't see anything. Ultimate Warrior, AJ Styles, The Rock, Stone Cold shirt. Pretty interesting stuff. Out on NBC Grill Brew, they're showing the World Cup, and everybody is kind of pulled over to watch it. Also, they set up a bar out here for people to get drinks while they're watching the World Cup. So here at Universal, they do have the holiday parade featuring Macy's. We're not gonna be here late enough to see the holiday parade, but it does run nightly from November 12th through January 1st. So we'll definitely be back to catch it at least one night. All right, we've made it into Universal, and our first stop Universal Studios store. We're gonna have a look at a little bit of the merch and also the Christmas tree in here. This is a pretty great shirt. It's a light, very thin sweatshirt. A hooded shirt, I would say. Happy Holidays from Universal Studios Florida. And it's the old school neon logo too. $57. I like it though, it's cool. If it ever got cold here, I might wear a long sleeve shirt one day. Oh yeah, here's one that's like a 3/4 sleeve, like a baseball t-shirt for 30 bucks. Here's the popcorn bucket for the Grinch, and it is $28 and you get a free popcorn. Your first refill is free. And I'm assuming they just give you like a box of popcorn. And of course, they have a lot of Grinch merch. Resting Grinch face, green is the new black. Queen of Naughty, King of Naughty. Oh, they have like a matching thing here. And they have the Happy Holidays with the neon logo in a cup too. I don't know if you, here I'll put it on something that's black. Maybe you'll be able to see it a little bit better. And this is 15 bucks. For $28 as well, you get a Minion holiday popcorn bucket. This is kind of interesting because this is the same popcorn bucket that they had before with, I don't know what this Minion's name is with the two different colored eyes, but they kind of added a Santa hat to it and gave him a little snowman. I like it though, it's cool. So $28 for this popcorn bucket, and your first popcorn fill is free. So throughout the different merchandise locations at Universal Studios and in CityWalk and in Islands of Adventure, they have a holiday tree hunt where you go through and you find which tree is in which merchandise location or which shop. And then once you've completed the map, you get a Christmas ornament as a prize. They just give it to you right as soon as you buy the map, and then you are to complete finding the trees on your own. And the map for the tree hunt is about $13, $12.78. Oh, I do like this shirt a lot. It's for the parade, and this one is 30 bucks. It says Universal Studios Happy Holidays, Universal Holiday Parade featuring Macy's. And they also have a drink holder similar to the one that they had at Halloween Horror Nights. It says Happy Holidays with a snowman on one side and a Christmas tree on the other. And this one is $16. They also have a Happy Holidays Universal Studios cup to go with the one with the Christmas tree and the vintage neon logo. This is a more modern logo for it. Over here at the old Shrek 4D building, we're starting to get stucco on. We've got our scratch coat up. I'm getting some vibes on this. So the rumor was that this is going to be a walkthrough attraction based around the villains of the Minions universe. And I'm kind of getting that vibe out of this structure, the architecture of this. One of the things that's great about Universal and especially being a pass holder is you get these things included, like this holiday concert featuring Mannheim Steamroller, which is happening tonight and tomorrow, and the 10th and the 11th at 7 p.m. And it is included with your cost of admission into Universal Studios. There it is. The stage is set for Mannheim Steamroller tonight. And we still don't have any update on what's taking the place of Monsters Cafe, but the demolition continues. Also, oh no, my gill man, where is he? Where'd he go? Oh no, the drink kiosk that was over here with the rotating monsters on top has been demolished and is now gone. So as we head into New York, we can see our first glimpse of the tribute store and of the holiday tree. And this is where we get into the story of Earl the Squirrel. So if you're looking at the tree and you spot a squirrel coming out of it, this is Earl the Squirrel. So Earl the Squirrel, as you saw, is in the tree causing a little bit of havoc by eating through some of the strings of light. And originally, he was just that little squirrel in the tree. Didn't have a name. People would always search for him because they moved him every year throughout the tree. And so he kind of got a reputation around the fan community of Universal. Then Universal embraced that and named him Earl. And since then, he has grown into this character that is all around the holidays as like a holiday mascot for Universal Studios holidays. Earl the Squirrel. I really do like what they did for the tribute store. It just looks like a department store, right? Kind of looks like Macy's, but it's not. It is the Einstein & Company tribute store. What do you think the 1208 is for? Is that just the address that's normally here? I think so. All right, so we're headed into the department store. A little fake elevator here. Tribute department store. The Erie Emporium is in the basement. Oh, I like that. New York Holiday Wizarding World, Whoville and Earl's north of the border. So there is a basement, but they don't have a poster for it like they do for the other floors. What's this sign? Capture the joy and exciting moments. There's a photo studio. Is this a real thing? Located in the hall between floors 2 and 3. Oh yeah, this is awesome. So this is themed to New York. There's Santa. This is cool. I like that they do this. Like a huge themed area. Oh, they got a little Hanukkah thing going on up here too. And of course, a ton of Christmas stuff. There's a window display inside for Carl's toy chest. And they have a whole, what do you call this, like an alpine village outside? With gondolas and ice skating down there. Pretty neat. I wonder if at some point there's a train that runs. Maybe it's just not running right now. And then philandros. Philandros? Oh, look at these nutcrackers moving around. It's neat. And I like that they try to throw in a little bit of classic holiday stuff too. Like this one of these little bubbling lamps. It's like you used to have around your Christmas tree, but you plug it in as a nightlight and it bubbles. So let's turn and head into the next room and head through Roosevelt Island and go to the Wizarding World with all kinds of Harry Potter merch. So I don't think there's anything in here that's specific to Harry Potter Christmas or specific to this store that you couldn't just get in the Wizarding World, either in Diagon Alley or in Hogsmeade. But it is neat to see. They do have this unique Christmas window display here though. Oh, they have a little section of Harry Potter Lego toys. Another display window. All right, now we're gonna head into the next room. Oh, this is the hallway for the photo studio. Oh, okay, I get it. This was something that we could have done ahead of time where you buy a photo that they then display on the wall here in the hallway. But you're not in the room with Earl the Squirrel. So yeah, you can still add your photo to this hallway and they'll Photoshop you in there with either Santa or Earl the Squirrel or, you know, another Earl the Squirrel. 30% off holiday sale. Choose from 4 designs, create a lasting holiday memory, and limited space available. Either they'll sell it to you here or over at the 5 and Dime over in Hollywood. Oh, I like this. You can book a staycation in the Cave of Seclusion up on Mount Crumpet. There's a lightning sale for the Monster Eatery. It's definitely haunted. Some assembly required. Ooh, dear. Out of stock. Oh, man. Oh, they have another thing here for Superstar Parade. It's road tested, stunning and super used parade float. Great gas mileage, only 10 years old, but it is out of stock now. Because, as we all know, the Superstar Parade is no longer. I do feel like this could be dangerous because they're also advertising the Archway and the Lighthouse as for sale. So like, they're like last in stock. It might be going away if you're following the theme of like these over here that are now gone. I do also like a good riddle. Where's the sequoia? It's from E.T. I like this because they're talking about a nice woodland smell. Everybody always comments about the smell inside the ETQ. Real fake leaves. And then bigger than you'd believe, squirrel free, local pickup only, no refunds for damaged roofs because on the ride, you ride your bike over top of a cop car and you hear it dent in the roof. And from there, we're headed into Whoville. I like this little teeny tiny sign for Whoville. Oh, there's Max. Yes. I like the theming of this room. There's also a Welcome to Whoville Grinch photo op. Still trying to figure out what is he holding. Like, is he supposed to be holding your head in the photo op or is he supposed to be holding a Christmas ornament? I don't know what it is. Maybe a bell? There are bells around him. There's also a Moldorama over here where you can pay $8. Oh, the price went up. It used to be $5 or $6. Now it's $8. And you can get a Grinch. I don't know what they call these, like plastic toy. And of course there are window displays in here too. Very Whoville-esque Christmas displays showing off some of the merch. I guess Jim Shore's getting into the Grinch game over here. Yeah, lots and lots of Grinch merch all around. And they are playing over top of the speakers in here the entire story of how the Grinch stole Christmas. They do have a Dr. Seuss Loungefly with Santa's sled here, and you can kind of see the Grinch at the top right there. I don't want to take the plastic off, but there is a Max back here on the back as well. Kind of like a little tag that hangs off. And this one is $80. And they have another Grinch Loungefly backpack up here for $82. And from there, we're headed into Earl the Squirrel's north of the border. A very, I don't know what you would call this. Would you call this like kitschy? Or kind of like a lot of clutter in here? He's a squirrel. You can imagine he would have a lot of clutter around. You'll love this stuff. Earl's Tchotchke Shop. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at the clutter of this window here. Is this a photo from last year's? What is this? This is like a totally different store. Where is this store? Is this last year's? Inside of his tchotchke shop, selling all kinds of tchotchkes. I feel like that's the perfect definition of this room right now. It's just a room full of tchotchkes. Earl's House of Nuts, nutty deals. They have an AP pass holder. Why does it say AP pass holder? Universal Orlando Annual Pass pass holder. Okay, that does make sense. But you should just be called a Universal Orlando Annual Pass holder, right? All right, so beyond the point, this is an Earl the Squirrel shirt, $30. And then on the front is this. They have a giant Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer in here and a huge plywood cutout of Earl the Squirrel with a rotating eye. Also, the tree in here is part of the holiday tree hunt with a giant acorn on top. Got some interesting stuff in here. Henry's House of Cat Stuff, the Green and Red Coconut Club. Meet Gerg the Llama at Earl's north of the border. There he is, there's Gerg. Gerg the Llama. I hope that he becomes a bigger part than Earl. I need justice for Gerg. I saw the mysterious thing. There is an actual place somewhere, I don't know where it is, where they just like advertise the like mystery of it. Not a lot of film or take photos of it, but you have to pay. They don't give you any information about it before you go in, and I have no idea what's in there. Let me know in the comment section down below if you know what I'm talking about and if you know what's in there. The Rock of Mystery. Got some Horror Nights references over here. And a Halloween tribute store reference. We also have some references to things from Florida. So like Gatortown would be like Gatorland. We have a thing called Spook Hill in Florida. It says, I watched the thing roll up a hill at the spooky slope. There is also another Mold-A-Rama over here of Earl the Squirrel, but unfortunately, Mold-A-Ramas are unpredictable. So this one is currently out of order. All right, stopping by Earl's Treats, see what they've got. This stuff looks amazing. That looks so delicious. Looks like a hot chocolate. Then we've got some hot cocoa bombs. You need to get your own hot milk, but you can get hot cocoa bombs here. Some double snowman. Oh, this one's a double cookie ball. Okay, so these are cookie dough balls. This one happens to be a double cookie dough ball. What are the flavors?
We got vanilla, peppermint, peanut butter, and chocolate.
Ooh, man, they're so good. They're expensive for what they are, but they're delicious. These also look really good too. I'm excited to try some of these things. And what else do we got? Got some macarons. One looks like a Christmas sweater, one looks like an acorn, the other one looks like a gingerbread house. A chocolate pistachio trifle cake. Ooh, the Jolly Holiday trifle cake. Stocking cake with presents. Santa's chimney novelty cake. Wow. Christmas tree cupcake. Gingerbread cookie sandwich. Oh, and a caramel apple that looks like the Grinch. All right, as we're leaving, we're seeing for an Orlando Preview Center and Holiday Boutique. Talking about the Green and Red Coconut Club. Talking about the tree hunt. The nautical freelancers on the frozen Great Lakes. Okay. A roller coasters, looping acorn accelerator, and then a log flume. You will get whacked, and it's only 12 degrees outside. I love it. It's a tribute store where you can get various gold coins. And then in years past, there have been various tributes to the next store, the next tribute store that's coming. Like this one is for Mardi Gras, which would be the next tribute store. And this one was for Halloween. And then Christmas. Let's see if we see anything else. So it was The Night Before Christmas, narrated by Earl the Squirrel. What is this acorn? This is their golden acorn. It's just kind of sitting here. It smells like plywood over here. It kind of reminds me of Halloween Horror Nights. I'm at the Gurg the Llama, my new favorite Universal character. What is this? The dinosaur eating a robot up here. The eyesore with Earl the Squirrel. Top of the World gift shop, opening soon, located on the 3rd floor. The greatest roadside attraction yet to be finished. So in Orlando, we have something that's called the I-4 eyesore, and it has been being built since probably the year 2000. And this may be a little bit of a reference to that, because it still says yet to be finished on it. And this place has not been finished in 22 years. Ooh, who's Daryl the Squirrel? Is that Earl the Squirrel's brother? He has a bee farm. I'd like to visit this bee farm. Oh, see the all-new world's largest acorn, measuring in at over 10 inches high and 9 inches wide. This is it. We've seen it. New to arrive at Orlando. Wow. I can't believe we're seeing this right now. I like that they gave this little snowflake a hat. Keep his little head warm. He got a very tall head though. I like that these things kind of remind me of Miss Minutes too. Thank you for stopping by the Holiday Tribute Store. All right, so I got a couple of things from the Tribute Store, a couple of treats. We've got a snowman cookie dough ball and then a peanut butter cookie dough ball. It kind of looks like, I don't know, maybe a Christmas ornament of some kind. Actually, oh, it looks like a jingle bell. The snowman was $6 and the jingle bell was $4.50. And then we also got, these were buy one, get one free right now. We got a tiramisu mug cake, entirely edible. And then we got a hot cocoa mug cake. These both look delicious. So with them being buy one, get one free, they were $6 a piece. And then I got this hot cocoa cake jar that I cannot wait. It has a Earl the Squirrel on the front. So this would be a collectible item for you to take home. I think I'm gonna end up taking it home anyways because that's a lot of cake. All right, I'm gonna start off with something that I know is gonna be good, and that is this peanut butter jingle bell cookie dough ball. Very expensive, but I get them every time that there's a tribute store because they are so good. It's just like eating a spoonful of cookie dough. So good. I'm getting more just like sugar and butter than I am cookie dough. But that's fine by me. Now let's try this little snowman. He looks kind of scary now that I'm seeing him out of the tribute store lighting. Let's give him a try. He said it was vanilla, but it kind of looks like there's chocolate inside of there. I'm gonna bite him in half, see if maybe it's two different flavors. That's chocolate chip cookie dough. Fantastic. Not vanilla at all. Also, the scarf around the outside gives a nice little crunch because it was made out of basically the same thing that they make sprinkles out of. Yeah, I would get that one again too. But they do hit you. It is a lot of sugar. All right, so now we're going to try this, which is the hot cocoa cake in a jar. Oh my goodness, that is like the thickest icing. It's like fudge. That is pretty darn sugary and rich. Here's the issue. When you want something to be moist, you fill it with oil. And eventually, you get to the point where it's too much oil, and it's just like oily. Then you get a lot of the flavor of the oil. Sort of what I'm getting out of this. It is good, but you need to share this with your friends. This is intensely rich. I'm gonna get one more bite because there's another layer of like icing in the middle here. If you're on a trip to Universal Studios for the holidays, why not, right? I don't know. It might be just too rich for me. Oh, and there's little marshmallows at the very bottom too. That's fun and exciting. Yeah, I could eat this maybe over like 3 sittings. And as you guys know, that's not my favorite thing to do. I like to eat everything all at once. And this is just too much. And I sort of get that feeling out of a lot of stuff in the tribute store as far as like the sweets go. It's a lot of sugar. All right, let's give this a try. Our last treat is this hot chocolate flavored mug that's made out of chocolate, which we just had the hot chocolate cake in a jar. So here's to it. And everything is edible on this, the mug, the spoon, but I'm just gonna kind of dig in, see what we get, what flavors we get out of this. They said it was hot chocolate, right? This is definitely not hot chocolate. I have no idea what that is, but it's terrible. What is that flavor? I've had that before. Oh, they gave me eggnog. I didn't want eggnog. I hate eggnog. Dang. I couldn't like even begin to bite into another one of these. So I'm sure that if I went in there and be like, oh, I didn't want eggnog, I wanted whatever else you gave was in there, like the hot chocolate one, they would give it to me, but I don't want to go in and get any more sweets. We've already had so much. So I'm gonna bring that home. Just like oh God, it's so bad. If you like eggnog, it tastes exactly like eggnog. It's not my favorite. I don't like it at all. So I'll bring that home to Jen. She does like eggnog. We'll see what she thinks. Like I said, it was like I bit into it and I was like, what is that? I've had it before. Eggnog. And I'm also bringing home the rest of that chocolate cake to her if she'd like it. It's just too much sweet. I need to get something savory. I haven't had lunch yet either. When I do these videos, especially at Universal, their sweet stuff is exceptionally sweet. Compared to like over at Disney, they have sweet stuff and some of it's somewhat sweet, some of it's not so sweet. Here, everything is very sweet. Over here across from where we were eating, they have some Holiday Coke Freestyle mugs. Say Happy Holidays. So they have some food trucks out for the holidays, and this one has Philly cheesesteaks, chicken Phillies, and a vegan Philly. And they also have a Shiner Holiday Cheer beer. I don't know what the egg nut or the contains tree nuts. This beer contains tree nuts. There's some like semblance of snow happening around. I don't even know if you guys can see it, but there are like little snow flurries happening. Also, we were gonna ride Mummy, but it's a 60-minute wait and there's no single rider line right now. So we just don't have time to do it today. We will be back one day at opening to do it. So back down Sting Alley, during Halloween Horror Nights, they had a food booth back here themed to meaty meats, and they still have it. And I don't know why they didn't take it down. It's sort of like disheveled. Got some LED strips kind of hanging out. It's very strange. The hood is still back here, but nothing else. And the display cases. But literally everything else for Halloween Horror Nights is gone except for this one structure. Ooh, there's a holiday version of the Beat Builders show. They're kind of rocking out to this like drop beat of Jingle Bells. That's fun. It was a lot of fun. I really liked that show. I heard somebody walking behind me and they said, I like that 10 times as good as the Voices of Liberty at Epcot. They're like, I would watch that 10 times every day, and I would watch Voices of Liberty maybe once and be bored with it. I'm like, whoa, this lady's bringing the fire.
Don't miss the Blues Brothers live and in concert. Woo! Hey guys, I got to park the Blues Mobile right over there. Take your time, of course, be safe.
There they go. They're on a mission from God to spread some holiday cheer. Over here, kind of like across from Mel's Dine-In and kind of to the right of Transformers, there's this place where you can get some delicious, delicious pressed sandwiches and some Nutty Nog. Okay. I'm gonna try this pressed sandwich right here. That sounds delicious. A chocolate pressed s'mores. Peanut butter fluff and stuff. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, why'd you guys put jelly in there? A VBLT, smoked tempeh bacon, Davina tomatoes, arugula, vegan pepper jack cheese, and tomato aioli. Interesting. Earl's salted caramel hot chocolate acorn bomb, served with hot chocolate. What? So you're supposed to put the hot chocolate bomb in hot chocolate? Doesn't make sense. You're supposed to make the hot chocolate out of the hot chocolate bomb, right? Okay. This one doesn't come with hot chocolate? I am very confused by all of this. There's a picture of the turkey dinner pressed sandwich. I'm gonna get it. What is it? Does it come with anything? Is it just comes with a side of gravy? So I just stood in line and waited to order my turkey sandwich. And when I got up to the front, they said that they're out of turkey right now, that they're making more of it in the back. They said it'll be about 30 minutes until more of it comes out here. I'm here with a friend and they went over to the crepe stand to get the turkey crepe over there, and they said the same thing to them. They said, come back in about 30 minutes. So, so they said to come back in about 30 minutes and that it would be ready then. But they were like, they didn't even let me order it here, but they let him order it over at the crepe stand over there. So like I said, my friend ordered a turkey crepe from over here, and they said to come back in 30 minutes. But there's also a pretty cool photo op here of a sleigh, like Santa's sleigh, and some reindeer made out of like Christmas tree material and tinsel. And that's the thing is there's no line to order it, but there's just a long wait to actually get it. So you can see this is what the crepe is. It's the turkey dinner, roast turkey breast, cornbread stuffing, turkey gravy, cranberries, and cornbread croutons. Hey Patrick, how's it going? You having a good holiday season so far? Yeah, it's a good time, right? I'm doing good too. Yeah, it's having a good one as well. You know what's funny about this whole situation? If you dress like a Christmas tree, there's a star on top of your head, but you are also a star in more ways than one. Like, not only are you a sea star, but you are also a star in everybody's book. Is it okay if we take a photo together? Yeah. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna stop in the 5 and 10, see if there's anything as far as merchandise goes that we haven't seen yet. Also, this is where you can get your photo on the wall in the tribute store. Ooh, I like these for $35. We've got some Krampus shirts, and as well as some like Halloween spooky Christmas stuff. Wow, super fun. Oh, the Haunter Family Vacation. And of course, who's this? Oh, I know that butt anywhere. Is this the greatest Christmas shirt ever? Maybe. I kind of like it a lot. I might walk out the door with this shirt. This shirt's from a company called the Halloween Shirt Company, and they've got some great ones. Can you survive Dracula's spook house? Then there's one on the other side. Over here it says, you're just my quote unquote type, as in blood type. Oh, this is the tree for the holiday tree hunt here. I think I need to talk with these guys about what a tree is as well. This is not a tree. Look at these Christmas ornaments though. They're pretty great. Marilyn coming out in this Cadillac. I love this Cadillac. It's such a cool, unique car. And gigantic too. Hello. So I stopped back by the place that had the turkey sandwich, the fresh turkey sandwich, and it's been about 25 minutes, so I was like, maybe they'll have it. Talked to the chef, he's like, no, we still don't have any turkey yet. So, I don't know. I guess I'm not getting a turkey sandwich today. We're gonna check around, see if there's something else that might be holiday-esque, that's like a savory item. So my friend got the turkey crepe, the Thanksgiving feast turkey crepe, and they ran out of cornbread stuffing and cornbread croutons. So now it's just turkey, gravy, and a few cranberries in a crepe. But the good news is they have the turkey over here now to make the turkey sandwich, the pressed turkey dinner. All right, after a long wait, here we are with our turkey dinner. This was $11.60. All right, this is very, very hot in my hands. But this is it. This is turkey and brie, side of gravy, cranberry bread though. Let's give it, maybe it's mind-blowingly good. All right, let's give it a try. Hopefully this music's not too loud for you guys. Put some gravy on there. Is there any brie on there? It just tastes like a pressed turkey sandwich. There's no cheese on it. Oh, there is, right? There's a little bit in there. I mean, it's not bad, but it's just a turkey sandwich. I don't know, when I see things that are like $11.50 for 2 slices of bread, a couple of pieces of turkey, and some brie, kind of expecting more. It's pretty good with the gravy though. So now, I can't tell if I was very disappointed in that turkey sandwich because I had to wait 45 minutes to order it, or if it was so small, or if it tasted bad. I guess it didn't taste bad. I think I was just disappointed in it, that it was just like this tiny little turkey sandwich for $11.50, and I waited 45 minutes for it. Normally I probably wouldn't have minded like buying that turkey sandwich and being like, all right, that's okay. But like now I'm just kind of like, what the heck is going on here? I was a little bit upset about it. I just realized what it was. I think I'm most disappointed in the fact that it was called a turkey dinner. Like you're getting an entire meal out of it, not just a small snack. We came into the Today Cafe to see if they had any holiday treats. They have a peppermint cheesecake pop. They have a orange cranberry 3-tier mini cake, an eggnog igloo, gluten-free, a Linzer mini cake, Oreo mousse glacier, Earl's salted caramel hot chocolate acorn bomb, and then a chocolate peppermint cake. Oh, that one looks intense. The normal spot where I end my video is actually blocked off because they're not doing the boat service. They're calling it yacht service currently. All right, so there you have it. That was a great day at Universal Orlando. Really enjoyed seeing all the holiday stuff. Really enjoyed seeing the tribute store. Really liked some of the sweet treats that we got, except for the eggnog thing. And like I said, I'm bringing that home to Jen. I love my shirt that I got. A little bit disappointed in like the turkey sandwich fiasco, but you know, we'll try again. We'll try a different food item at another trip. There is a food item over at Islands of Adventure called the roast beast sandwich that I'm dying to try. So keep an eye out for a video about that or about a trip to Islands of Adventure to see their holiday offerings. But all in all, it was a fantastic day. And with that being said, we are off. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Hi, my name's Amy from the UK, and now it's time to pay the price.